G'day everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 and welcome back to the lower city where we are just preparing ourselves to go through the manhole here to essentially do the rest of the exploration down in the sewers. So hopefully we can get it all done pretty quickly, but yeah, we'll have to see. There's the poison clouds that we're trying to be able to get through, which could be problematic. I mean, we did manage to jump around this area and avoid everything pretty easily, but it was actually a little bit time consuming, right? So one thing I have done in preparation for coming back here is to actually pick up the elixir of poison resistance, and if I have Blue drink this, I should hopefully be able to just move him across and even, you know, down to this area. Maybe hit the lever, perhaps maybe that might remove all of this toxic stuff down here. I don't even know if the noxious fumes are going to apply poison. Is that? Yeah, okay, it is poison. I thought it could be something else. But anyway, let's get started, shall we? Let's maybe break off from the rest of the group, and then I think the first thing we should do is just pop the elixir on. So let's drink that. And then let's try to jump around here. Yeah, I should be able to just simply jump this way. Brilliant. Okay, there we go. Assuming that the lever is the only thing that we need to worry about, I don't think we need to disarm any of this stuff, but you never know. So with that done, it's probably not a bad idea for us to still apply leap and all that sort of stuff to everyone. I'm just looking at whether or not we've done enough preparation for everyone, and I think we have. All of the auras are on Minsk, and we have the feasts that we all had. I guess Minsk sort of missed out on that. So yeah, let's drop Enhanced Leap on everyone. Well, we sort of need to do this one by one, don't we?
Another step on the path.
So we just need to make sure that people are not taking damage, so I'm just jumping them towards the staircase there.
Let's move.
Maybe Boo can go next. Nope. No. It's too high. I do wish selecting, like, various characters were a little bit more responsive than it is. I just feel like sometimes you click on an icon and, you know, things just don't switch over. Not as fast as one would like. We might not need Enhanced Leap for some of these guys. And the elemental can probably just portal down there.
Wanna dance?
No one back home will ever believe this.
Okay, just Gale that needs a little bit of help now.
At the ready.
Okay, good. Now that we've moved everyone down here, let's actually explore this room. I don't really see too much like interesting stuff happening down here. But perhaps maybe there's stuff in like boxes and barrels. There's a skeleton here.
Come on, open up.
Definitely not worthwhile. So this is the room that we have already been to. We saved, well, tried to save some civilians in there. I'm thinking we just need to jump over that way, but I suppose I didn't really need to come down here to turn off the gas. I suppose it might make traversing through here a little bit easier if we ever need to do that again. But yeah, I feel like now I'm just going to need to get everyone to jump back up this way.
Evil hides and Boo seeks.
He's got what it takes, that's good. Just trying to avoid having to put the enhanced leap on every single time. What about Boo? Can he reach? I don't think so.
Lovely day, this. For now. Is that blood? No. You have my attention.
There we go, that worked out. And
Never
Blue.
a dull moment. On my way.
Alright. So, hopefully, this has all been
No
worthwhile.
one's stopped me yet.
Just do a quick save here. Oh, hang on a second. I see. Alright, alright. Have we actually done this before? I'm getting the sense of deja vu. Perhaps maybe we have. Apologies if I feel like I've wasted a bit of time here. Alright, well, that's okay. It's time to go to... well, let me just go downstairs, and I just want to see if I can check on all of the sewer system, just to make sure that we have explored the entirety of it. Pretty sure we have, right? There's this area here. What the heck is that? Unless it might only be accessible from the other side. No. There's a giant door just here.
A rush of ancient whispers fills your mind as you approach the door. It is rife with magic. Old, deathly magic.
A new vessel brimming with blood darkens Baal's door to baptize his deus most holy. Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord?
Okay, rather than trying to go through there, I think it might not be a bad idea to go back to the central wall, and I'm gonna see if we can enter through Candle Hollow tombstones. If I can bloody make my way back. Because there's a special way to open the door at Candle Hollow tombstones, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, man, this guy reminds me that we need to try and find Thrumbo. I really do get the feeling that there's an alternate way to resolve the whole situation with the Mystic Carrion.
Got on you, and I'll give you 3 ounces.
But that's twice what you just said.
Okay. We were meant to do this the previous episode, so dilly-dallying about, and now we're back.
The door with the red script remains locked. It may open only to a password.
Yep, the passphrase is Sicarius. The Balist Crypt. I mean, this is a completely different area. Press the Murder Tribunal. So that other door, I'm not sure what the significance of it is in the sewer, so... I just got a quick save there, or auto save rather, which worries me a little bit.
Flaming fists this way.
This way to your deaths, or what's the deal? I feel like there could be traps down there. Looks very inviting. Let's send the elemental in. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. No enemies, just traps. Perhaps maybe more traps.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Surely there's more than one trap? Even the chest is not trapped.
Another step forward.
Cheeky. Okay, so...
Looking ahead.
let's find out what we're dealing with in here. Various skulls on the wall. I don't know if that means they could be traps or something else.
And present it to Death Father Baal. Verse by Invoker Grimlark.
Guess we should start from the left, maybe?
There's something engraved on this skull. Living, a torment of sorrow and strife. It's a poem. It continues, is a burden to great and to small. We faithful cure mortals of burdensome life and present it to Death Father Baal. Verse by Invoker Grimlark.
Some more stuff back here. I suppose this is back where we came from. Another pathway. Tribunal antechamber. Oh. Death Knight. I kind of look sick though. Not gonna lie. Soul Oath. This creature has sworn a soul oath to protect its dark master. Should that master die, this creature will also succumb to death. Okay. A lot of HP. That which lurks. 162. Not as much. An undying magnetism grants the Death Knight and nearby undead advantage against being turned. Riposte. Few immunities that make a lot of sense. Revenant's Ire. This profane entity's weapon attacks deal an additional 4 to 32 necrotic damage. That's a lot of additional damage. Dazing Smite. On hit, infused with one of your smites, the target must succeed a constitution saving throw or become dazed. Disadvantage on saving throws to resist your spells or actions that inflict fear. I'm a little bit worried. Assuming it's not just the 3 that we have to deal with. Perhaps maybe there's going to be a few more enemies in this area. Perhaps maybe we can have a conversation, but...
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone.
How about some gold? I've got plenty.
Thine offering is doomed to lack, so face a fate most bleak and black.
Okay. I guess you only have the one chance, really, to... I guess appease these guys. Are they wearing armor? I'm not 100% sure. It seems like a decent opener. Or I could do Dance Macabre. Put these guys just there and have them act as a little bit of fodder. I am not wearing the right gear. Of course. Yeah, I think maybe just having extra targets for them to chew on would be good. They're all going first, actually. It's pretty good. Yeah, we'll whittle them down one by one. I think we do the Watcher first. Let's tuck Blue back this way. Actually, let's have everyone else sort of do their thing first. Yeah, even Dance Macabre probably should have been done after taking a few additional attacks here. Gale. Maybe we do a nice fireball here since they're still bunched up. May as well do some fire damage. Alleviate the arcane burden of spellcasting with the power of this staff. The next spell you cast doesn't cost a spell slot. You need to toggle this feature on in order to activate this effect. Yeah, we'll do that maybe next round or something. Let's push Gale back. I don't know if, like, if Boo's really going to be of any use.
Fuck yes. Tactical.
Yeah, I won't be able to go into Frenzy if I'm going to close the distance, I don't think. Or... I could hit this guy. And pop Frenzy on. Maybe that's what we should do.
Down the hatch.
Hang on. Something happened there. Oh, they responded with a shield blow. Bloody hell. Okay. That's
Butt kicking.
very
For
unlucky.
goodness.
Fae and Fiends. These are just undead. So I don't think this works on them. Plus, I think they've got that aura that prevents them from being able to... This will be for 2 turns. Might not be a bad thing to pop on. But yeah, real problem is I just can't get in there without doing a jump though. So let's do that first. We can get that on in the next round. And yeah, we should do something like Divine Smite. We'll do Searing Smite, or maybe even... I don't think Ensnaring Strike is the right thing. But maybe Thunderous Smite. Unless I do want to take that bonus action for something else, obviously. Yep. One more. Yeah, he is definitely a real bruiser. Let's see. water elemental can't really go just yet. And Boo, I don't think Boo can really do too much. Is it a good idea to keep Boo around? Maybe Boo is just fodder. 7 to 13 damage, I mean, maybe it's not too bad. Yeah, we'll stand here just to make sure that there's still a little bit of breathing room for our ghouls to try and get in.
Time to push my luck again. Bucket of wits.
Okay, game's sort of thinking about it here. I'm not entirely sure why they're not taking some attack. The hell? Backlash? Whoa! What the heck was that? Let me just take a look at what just happened there. Do our ghouls explode? Or perhaps maybe there was a specific spell that got applied to some of these guys. I think this is what they used. Hellfire Orb. Yeah, I don't understand this blasting.
Another fight. Let's go.
Do the ghouls, like, self-destruct and cause some damage at the end of their life? Is that the way it works? I'm not 100% sure. I have a feeling that that may have been what happened, but I don't remember seeing anything like that in the past, though.
Still on my feet. Blood comes easy these days.
Not yet. Please. Heal me, please.
Let me recite their demise.
I don't know if it might be a good idea to do Goading Roar in this case, to just get everyone off of our allies. No, honeyed paws. Oh no. Yeah, this guy is a bit slippery. I think we can make an argument for Arrow of Many Targets in this case. Why did it hit only 2? Okay, got 3 of them.
No gloom, all doom.
Scorching Ray might be good. It's our level 6 Chain Lightning. I could chuck that on and do Chain Lightning. Assuming this won't affect any of our allies. Brilliant. Okay. It's good, and that didn't cost us anything, which is nice. Let's move back a little bit. Harlak, can we finish people off? Let's do Frenzied Strike. Reckless Attack. One more. Nice. And because we're guaranteed to... Actually, hang on. Superiority die. Yeah, we do recover these on short rest. So... let's do that. So good distracted there. And then... yeah, no more bonus action though, so that's fine. We'll stay there. Or I could pull back. It'd be good if we're close enough to this group for a bit of a heal. Let's leave her there.
Victory is assured. Go for the eyes, Boo!
Minsk. I don't really think I need Divine Sense anymore because we're likely to just finish the fight right here, and I probably don't need to expend any spell slots. Good stuff. Alright.
Can't slow down.
Wasn't too bad.
Making me sweat.
I'm just gonna group
Sleep with one eye open,
people up
evil.
a little bit who
Maybe
need
both.
a bit of healing. Ah, I can't move him. That's okay. We'll move to him instead in that case.
Let's march.
So everyone stand
Who
in
says
this general area.
What?
And can I heal the elemental as well? So first things first is, let's just do
Watch
that.
out, evil. None nap so powerfully as Boo. Justice walks on 4 feet and sleeps in my boot.
Right. I could do this. That's a Channel Oath charge. I probably should have used this before short resting. But I think that's the only spell that we have that uses the channel Oath, right? Maybe it's better if we save this for an actual fight. Let's do 24 healing using Lay on Hands. And yeah, that brings her up pretty close to full.
Alright, what now?
So I think we're ready for another fight.
These boots have seen everything.
Assuming there's going to be another one in there. Blackguard's Greaves, Strider Movement. You gain Long Strider, Athletics +1. Blackguard's Gauntlets, Inflict Wounds. Ooh. Very rare. Blackguard's Plate. Magical Plate. All incoming damage is reduced by 1. Advantage on Wisdom saving throw checks. Disadvantage on stealth checks. 19 armor class. I wonder if that piece of armor would be good for someone like Shadowheart. Doesn't she use a lot of wisdom to land her spells? Just trying to remember if it was wisdom or intelligence. I'm pretty sure it's wisdom. And it's a 19 as well. Let me just throw it to Shadowheart. Dazing Smite. Yeah, okay, this is what we read before. Let me throw all of that to camp. What about this? Shield of the Undevout. Dreadful Hewer. Your foes have disadvantage on saving throws to resist your spells or actions that inflict fear. Additional spell slot. You gain 1 level 1 spell slot. Do we have anything that inflicts fear on any of our characters at the moment? It's hard with Lae'zel not being here because I can't exactly see hers. I feel like she might have something. And
This city reeks of evil.
I'm just trying to remember if he's got spectator eyes. No, he doesn't. But I think there's a spell in that amulet that inflicts fear, if I'm not mistaken. There's this, Bolt of Celestial Light. Frighten your targets with intimidating arrows. Once per short rest. I wonder if it would apply, though, if we used the shield with Minsk, but I suppose that would also demand that we use a different weapon completely, right? I do quite like Corpse Grinder. It does have very big damage output.
Best get going.
Justice, truth, and a virtuous boot.
Yeah, he won't be able to use both. I'll put it in camp for the time being, just to, you know, figure out what to do with it.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Gale here. He doesn't seem to have his potions and stuff in order. Give me a sec. Let me just drop things in here. Animal speaking, we don't need it on hand, Battle Mage's Power. Arcane Cultivation. Fearless Focus.
I have a lot on my mind.
Okay. I could do like another long rest, but I don't really think it's entirely necessary right now. We've got a decent amount of spell slots still.
Don't waste the step.
So who do we have here? Okay. I don't know if any of them might be Orin, or they could just be some doppelgangers. So that other door that we came across, surely that connects somewhere into this chamber. Should I be setting up for some kind of a sneak attack? I don't know. Let's just jump in here and let's see what happens.
You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants, each returns to do his bidding eternally.
This man is known to all Baldurians, and his presence sparks dread in the pit of your stomach. Before you is Saravok Arnchev, a Baalist who almost brought Baldur's Gate to ruin a century ago.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Baal. But these are not aspirants. You have brought traitors of Baal into our midst. As you stood a statue, Stone Lord, a helpless ornament, your city changed, warped, became ripe for the plucking.
While you wriggled neath the city's soil like the worm that you are, it will please my hamster to kill you twice, Saravok.
The history they share may be long gone, but the threat of violence between them is as fresh as newly spilled blood. Neither party will let the other walk out of here alive.
What purpose do you have in bringing this heretic to the court of Baal? Speak, or death will be your final word.
That's the last option. Wait, how do you know each other?
Simple. We beat him about the brow and butt until he was dead.
This one has long meddled in my affairs, and my father's.
We're not here to dig up old feuds. I seek a path to the Temple of Baal.
Let us pave our own path. Starting with the kicked buttocks of that one there. Serevok once had his chance to taste of goodness, but he spat it back out. Now he may taste boot leather instead.
You speak of the past. I speak of the future. Well, aspirant, do the shades of yesterday speak for you too? There are two paths to the Temple of Baal. To carve your devotion into flesh? Or to be the carcass that is carved upon?
So, I don't really understand, how is Sarevok still alive, though? Is that explained anywhere? Or maybe we're going to get an explanation later. Kill the old man. Yeah, or... oh, okay, they're referring to Sarevok. I think I'm happy to have a fight with him, to be honest. Yeah, would you like to kill the old man, Minsk, or shall I?
We have already smashed Sarevok's soul from his body once. Boo says it is your turn.
And so the idiot ranger raises his weapon against Sarevok once more. Your hubris will be your undoing, as it was once mine. Only this time, you will fall, and Baal will have his offering by my hand.
Okay, here we go. So, I think this is probably a good time for stuff like haste, and perhaps maybe some elixirs as well. We'll see how we go.
To glory or glorious death.
I think I probably want to put haste on blue, but let's just take a look at what our enemies are all about. I see 4 enemies. I don't know if more will appear later. Let's take a look at these guys. Echo of Ilisera. A lot of resistances. No force, no radiant though. So we'll keep that in mind. When Ilisera's ghost dies, Sarevok will be permanently hastened and will be unaffected by paralysis restraints or any attempts to reduce his movement speed. Yikes. Okay, that is a bit of a problem. Meta magic. Distant spell. Increase the range of spells by 50%. Melee spells get a range of 9 meters. Costs 1 sorcery point per spell. Maybe these are all sorcerers? Sorceresses? This is worrying. I guess they all have something similar. Yeah. Alright. So that would almost suggest that defeating any of the ghosts is a big no-no. We just need to focus on Sarevok. What kind of sword does he have there? Legendary resistance. Affected entity has a +10 bonus to its next saving throw. You can use this 3 times. Perfect Sentry. Indomitable. First Blood. Permanently armed. I think he's just a bit of a bruiser. That's what all of this comes off as anyway. And then perhaps maybe all of the spells are going to come out of all of the ghosts. Right. Bit worrying, isn't it?
Weep if you wish. Minsk will not judge.
Hup, hup.
Gone with the weave.
I think let's do haste on blue.
I have power enough to
I'll take Elixir of Peerless Focus just to help maintain haste. Would love to be able to reposition Gale somewhere on higher ground, assuming he still has the range to throw spells in. Let's park him there.
Swallow your battle cries, fiend, and wash them down with steel!
I would like to get Karlak in there.
I have missed this.
Initially, I was going to use Minsk to just pop haste on himself. But I'm thinking maybe we just give it to Karlak.
Watch this.
That should allow Karlak to... What?
God,
What just happened?
Hot in here.
Not kicking for goodness!
Hang on. That Celestial Haste... Oh, you can't cast it on anyone else. It has to be yourself, I think.
Forever, pal.
Oops.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Let's deal with what we want Blue to do first. Yeah, let's fire off a few shots. Nice crit. Yep. Good. Let's back out.
Can't slow down.
And
I smell blood.
Karlak. Now, if we just park her there...
I've got it.
Should be able to do Frenzy and then throw my trusty Javelin. I could probably get him as well using the Javelin. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully, we can actually land this.
Handy.
Ooh, nice. Paralyzing critical, yes please. He's paralyzed now. I like that. Let's throw Skybreaker as well. Good. We just need to remember to pick all of that up later. So, yeah, let's not forget.
Can we fight now? Who is not used to this taking of turns?
Okay, so he's actually human. These guys are ghosts, undead. So we could perhaps maybe have some use of Divine Sense when we're ready to try and defeat these guys. I think we can actually close the distance here. Let's do that.
I'd sooner spit a skull, but as you wish.
And we should be able to do a Divine Smite here, right? Just taking a look at his resistances again. Doesn't look like he has anything. Paralysis, does that prevent him from attacking? Yeah, okay. Can't take actions, bonus actions, or reactions. And everything counts as a crit. Yeah, let's do this. I was just considering whether or not I wanted to upcast it, but I don't think I really need to. Oh my god. I think we have this in the bag, guys. Alright.
Survival is all that matters.
Do we even need Boo to do anything?
Creator.
Maybe not.
Destroyer.
I'm heating up.
I will not tolerate impudence.
Backlash. He's got haste now. But that's not going to amount to much if we manage to take him out pretty quickly. Sanctuary? Bloody hell. Are we able to remove Sanctuary somehow? He'll still take AoE damage though, right? So Sanctuary is a... I'm just trying to remember if Sanctuary is... No, Sanctuary is not a spell that requires concentration because they've got Hastened on him. I think we're going to need to wait until he takes some attacks. I don't mind that. Oh, okay, we've got Ursa being slowed as well. I don't know. Because he's got Sanctuary on, perhaps maybe it would be a good idea to goad so that his attack lands on Ursa, and by then we'll get rid of Sanctuary, right? Or he will get rid of Sanctuary himself. I think we should be able to do that, actually. I mean, he might actually save on the goading itself, but might be worth a try. Oh, I don't know if we'll be able to actually land the goading though. Oh, hang on, no, I used an action there. Oh well, it's fine. Okay, yeah, we're going to need to target these ghosts in that case, which is fine.
Fall by my hand.
I could remove Hunter's Mark and apply it somewhere else. But if I wanted to do that, I should have done that already.
To arms! Wait, no! To swords!
Yeah, not gonna be able to do too much here. Let's leave him alone.
Villainous face meet virtuous fist!
And I may as well use something that's going to expend a level 2 branding smite. Apologies for that big cut there, guys. I did have to step away for quite a while, in fact. But coming back to where we were, I think we just did like a branding smite on one of the ghosts, completely demolished them. And yeah, we're still not able to finish off Saravok because he's got Sanctuary on. So I suppose maybe we can take our other attack on this other ghost. I'm just trying to see if we still have a few additional moves here. With Gale, we could probably do, I don't know, something like Shocking Grasp, or could we do Chain Lightning?
Step to it.
Let's see. Yeah, okay, so spells are still okay. We just can't hit any melee attacks, is that right? Oh, hang on. Can't be targeted by enemy attacks or spells. So why is this still saying that we've got 100% chance of landing? I am a bit concerned about that, so perhaps maybe it's better if we do something like Fireball, just to continually do a little bit more damage. But yeah, let's continue with Minsk, and let's do one more smite here. Oh, actually, no, I don't have the ability to do that because I don't have a bonus action to use, but I'll probably just wail away at this thing. Grand Slam. I can reserve this for Saravok, I think. So yeah, let's just do an attack, regular attack. And another. Alright, good. So, let's end his turn, and can we get in there? No. Let's maybe just get in a little bit closer. Could do a dash, I suppose. Yeah, we've got slow on Boo.
Swords meet sorcery.
I really do hope that Boo actually improves over time. I'm not entirely sure if he will, but compared to, say, Ursa, he's a little bit lacking, isn't he? Yeah, let's do it. I'm just trying to think of whether or not it's worthwhile doing a cantrip considering all of the resistances here. I suppose I can do just a little bit of extra damage, even if it's, you know, might not be as worthwhile. Oh, okay, there we go. That's decent. And there goes Sanctuary, right? So now we should be able to get a few decent hits in there.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's move up. Oh no, Sanctuary's still on. Yes, that's right. He's no longer hasted, but I suppose that doesn't really make too much of a difference. He does have this version of haste, which I assume just lasts forever. What can we do with Karlach that's going to help us deal some level of damage? Maybe we could throw bombs and stuff. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a bad idea. Oh, hang on, that's the alchemy pouch. What am I doing? It looks so similar. There. Explodes on impact. Does it have a radius? I'm not sure. Hopefully it does. Yes, it does. Nice. So I suppose we should take another attack. And we should be able to do Enraged Throw as well, right? Nice. Do I move Karlach into position? I think so.
Tactical.
Brilliant. Ready for the next batch of throws. If it actually does happen, but...
Tempest I will raise. The taste of blood, the tang of it has been.
Jeez. Okay, so you shouldn't have Sanctuary anymore, right? Since he's taken a few attacks. Let's get it done. Or let's miss a whole bunch. There's that. Yeah, let's do Backlash. Ursa. I think we can bring Ursa over here. Do Honeyed Paws. Oh, they don't actually have a weapon, per se.
With haste.
I could probably come in a little bit closer. Maybe remove low ground. Alright. Karlach, can you finish the job? Yeah, let's do it. Nice! And can you finish the job here as well? She'll take some burning here, but I'm okay with that. And Frenzied Strike. Good stuff.
What now?
To arms! Wait, no! To swords! hamster has dined on gone flesh. You are but a tiny crumb.
I think we can do Bolt of Celestial Light. Very good.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Alright, so time to check in on all of the corpses. We did have something update here in the journal. Let's just take a quick look. Killed the Balespawn, Saravok Anchev. We should check his nearby sacrificial chamber for any further information on the Bale cult. And I suppose... yeah, okay, there's a pathway here, apparently. We'll definitely take a look around, but I reckon this is maybe a decent place for a break. We'll come back, and hopefully we'll find Orin. We might even be able to do like a long rest before we even go. I mean, I'm just taking a look at our resources here. Do we want to do that?
Still breathing.
I think it might be decent just to have everyone at like full strength. So yeah, we'll do a long rest at the beginning before continuing as well. Maybe that's the door that I was referring to before. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this one, guys. As usual, drop me a like or a dislike or some comments down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.